Well, the month of May warmed up and the market's staying hot. Your S&P 500 is up 4.2, Dow Jones up 1.2, NASDAQ up 5.6, and your Russell 2000 is up 2.68. Here are your year-to-dates. There wasn't too much that happened in May, but I do want to make 3 points. Number one was that 50% of the S&P 500 gain came from 4 companies. Your NVDA, your Apple, your Alphabet, and your Microsoft. That's going to have a lot of implications on how people go about the next couple of months, as less than 50% of all companies in the S&P 500 are above their 50-day moving average. Number two is that the economy looks good, not just here, but globally. Now, it's not as hot as it was last year, but unemployment's still low. We're still making good incomes, and slowly but surely, that's still rising. So not as great as it was last year, but still pretty darn good. Number three is that we still have an inverted yield curve of 2 years now, which is the longest that's ever happened. Now, what that means is that the government is willing to give you more money for holding your money for 2 years as opposed to 10 years, shorter term versus longer term. That doesn't make much sense, because if I give you more money for a longer period of time, I would expect more yield. Right now, that's not the case. So in June, we're going to expect a little bit more volatility. There's some natural mechanics. We hit that halfway through the year mark, so there's rebalancing that happens. The Russell gets recharacterized. Options contracts come due, so there's going to be a lot more volume in the market, so there's going to be higher and lower swings. So something to be mindful of. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you in June.